In such a tight labour environment, it's more important than ever to have an attractive workplace culture where people feel they can come in and make a difference, with local brands that are committed to sustainability and connecting with the community.
I started at Griffin's almost 4 years ago now, and I just loved it from the beginning really. I think the people were super welcoming and just, a great team to be a part of. We're a very big kind of family-oriented business, and the community involvement is huge.
Griffin Snacks has donated more than $1 million to key charity partners, the Breast Cancer Foundation New Zealand, Movember, and has a new partnership with Surf Lifesaving New Zealand.
And I think a lot of these, organisations that we support are important to New Zealanders, our consumers. It's amazing to be able to give back.
Dominic leads internal engagement around Griffin's Movember campaign, getting the team involved.
I'm passionate about men's mental health, and it's great to see that the business I work for also values that. So, if you guys want to be involved and help donate, we've got a wee link QR code around here. We'd love for you guys to support us so that we can support men's health.
And Griffin's is also showing its support for the circular economy in collaboration with the Pact Group.
So Pact Group supply Griffin's with just over 35 different trays, and all of those trays contain New Zealand post-consumer recycled content. We're taking your bottles, all your recycling, your number one PET, and we process it through our wash plant. And then basically it's broken up into little flakes. That's what we get extruded or mounted into roll form, which is then sent down to thermoforming, which is where we form the trays for Griffins. On annum, we probably make about 40 million trays for Griffins.
With the move to locally recycled and recyclable trays and a focus on reducing plastic, Griffin's has prevented more than 300 tonnes of virgin plastics from entering New Zealand each year and reduced its carbon emissions from packaging by 26%. This is all part of Griffin's reducing their Scope 1 and 2 carbon emissions by 50% and Scope 3 by 30% by 2032. That ticked important boxes for graduate Rachel Kilgore when considering a role at Griffin Snacks.
There's a really great balance between being supported as a grad but also having the opportunity to lead projects and do problem solving on my own. So I worked on a project where I looked at our entire chip category and how we sized our bags to suit the potato variants changing over the whole year. As a result of that project, we've been able to reduce our packaging usage by 3 tonne each year. So that was quite a confidence boost, being able to lead that project and really making an impact.
So I did my degree in environmental engineering, my master's at the University of Auckland. So I look at making sure that we can optimise our energy, gas and water usage as much as possible and finding neat and novel solutions to help achieve that. We've managed to implement a water recovery system for our potato washwater site, and we've decreased our water usage by 40% since 2017 by managing to remove the soil and the fines from the water and putting it back into the wash plant. We've also managed to implement a starch recovery system where we can remove starch that has been gathered in the water during our slicing process. The starch that we recover is sent away to be used in recyclable products such as plates, cutlery and cups.
Improving nutrition is also an important part of Griffin's strategy that impacts on its appeal as an employer.
I love being in the lab. It's so much fun, and it's awesome to be able to make products that can be better for Kiwis and that they love, taste great, but also work towards making better products and better food for everyone. When we're making new bars, we're always kind of thinking about using great kind of natural ingredients, and we're really just thinking about health star ratings, where can we kind of reduce our sugar usage, our sodium usage, and bringing in kind of more whole natural ingredients. You don't need those additives and high sugar to make the product taste great.
Griffin's has teamed up with the New Zealand Heart Foundation in a food reformulation program.
The really great thing about working with major companies like Griffin's is they produce the highest volume foods, or the foods with the highest market share. And so that's actually where you're going to get the biggest public health impact, by reformulating those particular products.
Through product reformulation and new product launches of its crackers, chips, muesli and nut bars, Griffin's has removed 5.6 tonnes of sodium and 39 tonnes of sugar per year from its brands.
These are changes over time of around sort of 15 to 10%, and the consumer doesn't pick up those changes if they're done gradually and incrementally over time, which is fantastic. It's sort of a behind the scenes sort of health by stealth approach.
As far as graduates like Rachel are concerned, it's that focus on nutrition, sustainability and community that's so important in finding the right fit, and where you can make a difference, one snack at a time.